Hey guys, back with some more tasting notes for you, and today I want to dive into a rum that you may or may not have heard of. And if you have not heard of Regalo De Vida, Ron Imperial, it's most likely because you have not been paying attention to some of the biggest wine and spirits competitions in the world. This rum was a gold medal winner at the London International Wine and Spirits Competition. It also, in 2018 and 19, was best of class at the World Spirits Competition in San Francisco. And in 2019, at that same competition, this won Best of Show for a rum made in America. And not just in America, this rum comes to us from Elgin, Arizona. And if you're not familiar with Arizona, Elgin is about 60 miles south of Tucson. And it's actually really close to Tombstone, so that's probably the closest town that you'd be familiar with. And Elgin is known as a really good wine grape growing region. There's some great wines coming out of Elgin, Arizona, and now also some great rums coming out of Elgin, Arizona. This is pot distilled. It's an Agricole, so if you're not familiar with rum terms, the majority of rums out there are molasses-based. Agricole rums are based from fresh pressed sugarcane juice. So it's distilled sugarcane juice instead of distilled molasses. So this rum rested about 6 years in bourbon casks, and this comes in at 103.6 proof. Let's go ahead and jump into it. On the nose, I get some citrus, almost like an orange blossom, because you get that orange essence, but also a little bit of like a honey. I also get some dried fruits and just a little bit of those grassy notes, but just very subdued. And that's something I tend to notice with Agricoles. You'll tend to, and something I actually enjoy about Agricoles, you get a little bit of those grassy notes, but just a hint of it in the really well done ones. Let's jump into it. Wow. Yeah. So initially there's some of that, you can definitely tell the oak influence. And Elgin, Arizona, I believe is around 5,000 feet elevation. So you'll have some pretty big temperature swings there from day to night. I mean, you could go from 35 degrees to 100 degrees. That's part of living in Arizona. You have huge temperature swings. And you can definitely tell a little of that oak influence for a 6-year barrel. Obviously, things in Arizona age quite a bit quicker than they would in some more temperate regions. Also, definitely some orange, a lot of orange notes on there, some brown sugar, a little bit of that grassy note, but it kind of transitioned from grassy to a little bit of like a soy sauce, and then immediately flows right into this just beautiful sweetness, long lingering finish. Oh yeah, so it's really clear to me why this has won so many awards. So it has a beautiful, oily, velvety mouthfeel. This hits a lot of palates in a really good place because it's so balanced yet complex. A lot of times there's rums that are kind of one-trick ponies. They kind of have that one really good note and then they kind of fall flat. Or they maybe are a good rum, but they're kind of thin. Or some that are just too syrupy. This kind of hits all those things right in the middle. It's very balanced. It's got a lot of different things going on, a lot of complexity to it. Just a beautiful, beautiful example of what a really well-made American Agricole can be. And it's really encouraging to see stuff like this coming out of America, and especially somewhere like Elgin, Arizona, where is really a non-traditional spot that you would think of a place that's making incredible rum. So really easy to see why this has won so many awards, and I definitely recommend picking up a bottle of Regalo De Vida, Ron Imperial if you can. This is a beautifully done Agricole rum from the good old US of A. Have a great day. Cheers.